interviewing AlecTurner, the greatest photographer I know. Say no. He's a great photographer that's been in the fashion industry. Want to ask him a couple questions and talk to him about what he does and what he's looking to do. As I say, I want to say hello. Thanks for coming, Alec. How are you today?
I'm doing quite well. That was a hell of an intro. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, you know, some that are watching do know you as being in this fashion industry. How long have you been doing photography?
Since 2008 as a professional. 1996 I started though. So.
Okay. So, since you in a balance between the two,
Yeah.
and as I know, you do portraits. What's the name of your company?
Turner Family Portraits.
Yes. So, how did you move from doing family portraits to doing fashion?
Well, I also do family portraits. We talk about this often. Turner Family, portraits, you know, basically, because my brother, who's also a photographer, videographer, model scout, blah, 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 he started with photography before I did.
Okay.
So us, the two Turner brothers, as a family, doing portraits.
Okay, so it's a family business.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
So what is your brother's name?
Justin
Yes.
Turner.
Give him some love. Hey, Justin. Nice meeting you. So, my question to you, since you've been in a lot of magazines, what's one of the ones that made you the proudest?
The proudest would have to be a multi-page spread and and cover for Full Blossom magazine.
That was your big start.
That was an amazing feeling. A very big honor for me, being so early in my career, to pull it off and to get recognized for it was amazing.
Okay. So, since we know, and I know all the models you work with and how that shot went,
Right.
what other magazines have you been in? Just to name a few, because there's a lot in that list.
It's a lot. I don't know. I'm not really good at name dropping.
Okay. We won't do that to you.
There's plenty.
He's being very humble right now, you know, because that Vogue Italia that we know about, you know, the bigger ones that are in the industry, but it's okay. So, what's one of the things you would like to do next then, since we won't put you on the spot of the magazines you've been in?
What am I doing next? Just building. I'm not in it to win the fast buck. I'm not in it to make a name or, like, you know, to get the most prestige, squeeze the most prestige out of it.
You already have a name. You're AlecTurner.
That's a secondary consequence of what's going on. But, you know, really, I want to build a base of you know, people that support me and people that know exactly what I am and know what they're getting when they decide to work with me. You know what I mean? That is my thing. I'm building blocks, slowly but surely. So as far as what I'm doing next, just continue to lay my foundation.
Okay.
Do
you rather do pictures and portraits, or are you like to do the runway?
Runway, I would say is a strong secondary for me.
Okay.
It's a powerful networking and advertising tool, and I get a chance to cross brand myself with the makeup people, hair people, production people of the show, whatever show it is. The video guys are right with me, and and you know, you're in a pit with maybe 20, maybe 50 guys, you know, from all over the world and things like that, and that part of it I love, you know, because I get a chance to cross network. You know, you get a chance to litmus test, you know, where you are as a person, as a professional, and, you know, hear the stories from the other photographers and folks like that, and, you know, that's kind of how I gauge where I'm at. You know, that's not a money making venture for me. You know,
well, it's
so
not. Is
portraits
it all about the money?
for sure. You know, if it's got to be either or, it's going to be portraits for sure, and not even celebrity. You know what I mean? Like, I want real people.
Okay.
I want families. I want people with good jobs. You know, I want to make the average person look their absolute best.
Be all you can be.
That's it.
Be all you
That's
can be.
me.
So speaking of the photographers that you've been in the pit with, as we want to call it in a fashion term, Who do you admire?
Who do I admire?
Who have you
Okay.
admired? Maybe they're not in the.
You know what? There's one guy. There's one guy right now on the tip of my tongue that I wanted to shout out. Jose Pagan, right? We've worked with each other, well, in the same place, very few times, but every time it's been like, we would talk and it just feels really good. He just released his new magazine, Idea. So I mean, I'm really, really hoping that I can produce some stuff, give it to him, and grace the pages of his magazine as well.
Jose,
That'd be really nice.
you hear this,
That'd be
right?
really
So
nice.
I know you're watching because you're one of our favorites, and we love you also. We'll have you on too.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Edgy, powerful stuff. Every single thing he releases makes a statement. You know what I mean? That's awesome.
So-
I love that.
So yours make a statement. What is your main
you.
concept of most of your shoots?
Probably,
For the fashion, not the portraits, but for fashion.
Right. Even my portraits, but it's strength, boldness. I try to capture the personality of the people, and then kind of magnify it a little bit. You know what I mean? So I don't do a lot of muted colors. I don't do a lot of grayscale. I don't do a lot of black and whites, but big, brash, bold color.
You're about colors.
I love it. I love that.
So does it sound like we're going to do some kind of carnival scene thing going on next?
I've done a little bit in the past.
Okay.
And just a couple weeks ago, I came back from a carnival country, so
Carnival.
It could be a little bit of that. Yeah.
So I mean, those are about bright colors and things like that. And the only reason why I ask because the season is coming up, where the carnivals are coming in. February, Toronto, Canada. Atlantic City has theirs in Jersey, which comes up in a couple of months. So, do you want to go and do photography there at those type of events?
Absolutely. I'm new to the carnival scene, and I do have some connections and promises to bring me down.
Okay.
Yeah, if they paying for travel, I'm definitely going.
So,
But I'm looking forward to that.
So since you've been from family portrait to fashion to magazine, what's one thing you would like to change in each of them?
What would I like to change in
like the family portraits,
okay.
how people come to you.
Yeah.
Are they undecisive or?
I would like to change my accessibility for family portraits. Some people want to take pictures of their family or maybe the birth of a child, maternity, but they in their environment, their homes, it's just not conducive to a photo shoot, whatever, right? So I do have studios that I work with, but I don't own a studio.
Okay.
So that's probably on my agenda, going forward. Getting a residency at a major studio.
Okay.
Or building and owning a studio.
Okay.
Just for my accessibility for those clients. With fashion, I don't want to advertise. I don't want to advertise. If you know me, you love me, you know my style, you know who I worked with, you know where I've been, you know my credentials, and you want to work with me, let's work. If you never heard of me, that's fine. That's fine. That I will probably leave it right there. You know what I mean?
You don't think you have to get new customers? You gotta
No,
reach out.
not that. But the power of word of mouth is far and beyond what I've been using up until this time. That helped build my brand. That's part of who I am.
Okay.
So one person talking to the next person, listen, he's good. He knows what he's doing. You should work with him. I get a phone call. You know what I mean? So with regards to fashion, I don't think that I'm gonna be advertising anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's picked up its own speed, its own momentum.
Okay.
So we'll see how that works.
Okay, so now with
that's a test.
With the
Yeah.
magazines and submitting and things
with
like that.
magazines, I'm going bigger. I'm going bolder. More color, more people, more flights, more beaches. Like that's what I'm doing with magazines. With my editorials that go into these magazines, I want them to be unique, stuff. Like I don't want gray background with a ladder. It's just great. It works for, for whoever it works for. I just don't need it in my spirit, and I just want to, I guess, leave a bigger footprint on the more of the creative side, if that makes any sense.
It does. But you got to explain a little bit more to the people that don't know about photography, though.
Okay, all right.
When you say creative, I mean that could be a.
All right. So I just came back from a trip from the Bahamas.
Bahamas, y'all. My people are traveling. Paris, Bahamas. I don't understand. I'm not going.
Just a little bit. Dabbling. But I mentioned it because out there I met and worked with a group of performance artists.
Okay.
And what they do is they are in the carnival scene, and they have like a what do you call it? It's their theme that they produced at this particular show was like Pirates on the Caribbean.
Okay.
So you had guys dressed up in full pirate gear from head to toe, swords, sabers, guns, like everything, and you had the female pirates, the wenches, and they were like totally in costume. I mean, like this is what I'm talking about. Like
that
all
doesn't
the way.
sound too cute, but we all right.
It can be. It depends on how
know.
you shoot it. It could be super sexy.
Yes.
You know what I mean? They had mermaids. Like it's you got to see that. I don't know. Maybe I'll send you guys some still photos of what we had. So
He's trying to make me into a mermaid, y'all. I'll let y'all know this. I might be a mermaid soon.
Maybe I'm gonna send you a shot. You can cut it into the video and see exactly what we're talking about. But like things like that, I want to, work with the, with the theater folks, the people that are building sets.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like not just, camera guy in a room, all white walls. Like, no, I need a little bit more foundations. Yeah, I want to build on things and just make it my own.
Okay, so we coming out to dark love now? No more dark love?
No, we're gonna go back into that.
Okay.
She's mentioning a photo shoot that I did of your lovely host right here. She really, really, really pulled off an amazing photo shoot for me that helped kind of launch, my creativity for a Valentines Day shoot a couple years ago. Yeah, we got to cut that one in there too.
No, it's not about me. It's about my guest today, y'all. It's not about my guest. But to move on, because we're not going to talk about me today.
Nice.
I appreciate, I enjoy having all the people that I work with and I've been around that's been in this industry. And the reason I asked you to come because your humbling spirit. And I know of it, and that you don't like to talk about the things you do and what's out there while I'm pulling some of the stuff out there.
It's there. You can read it. It's on my website.
Okay, so what's your website? See?
Okay. www.tfp.nyc. That's it, 9 letters. TFP, www.tfp.nyc. And you'll be able to get a slice of what life is like, with Alec behind the camera.
Okay. So, will you ever go on the opposite side? Would you like to be a model? Because plus size model men are in. You ready?
They are. They're coming in. They're coming, and I'm preparing to support them in their ventures as they model. I'm not in front of the camera guy. Like, I like to be behind the camera, behind the scenes.
I was trying.
No, man. This is one of very few interviews that I will do, only because you called me, and I don't mind talking about my stuff, but no, I won't be modeling no time soon.
I tried, y'all. He's nice looking. We need to have some more men on the runway with us, but it's okay. I'm gonna try. So, is there anything that you would like the world to know? Because we're going, nationwide. This is gonna be. It's not just around the corner. Yes.
Okay. All right,
is there anything you want anyone to know special about you? What's the next adventure, or what we about to do?
Well, yes. The number one thing I want people to know is that I am a super creative person. I am approachable. You know what I mean? Don't let what I've done in the past or whatever keep you away. If you're say you're sort of an amateur or whatever, I will help coach you up. If you don't know what's going on, if you're trying to break into modeling, I can coach you up. That's no problem. But that's a totally different service. That's a totally different product from working with a set of professionals or getting models sent over from an agency or something like that to shoot in 30 minutes, get it done, studio time, you in, you out, you in, change, hair, makeup, boom, 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 boom. That's a whole different product. If you need to be taught as a model or whatever, we could do that.
Okay, so
I do all of it.
do you think models actually come to the photographers to get help, or do you think more need to?
Definitely the second. More need to, and I'll tell you why. Because so many times I will speak to somebody who is a professional model. They don't have headshots. They don't have a resume. They don't have anything out. They haven't cashed a check. How are you a professional anything if you don't get money? I don't understand that part of it. I don't understand. You know what I mean? And it's those people, like, they will get penalized. They will get, that's more expensive. If you come to me as a professional and you're not, I'm gonna charge you for that teaching time. You're gonna be penalized.
So coming humbly and say, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, that's fine.
Better.
That's fine. Just be honest. Just be honest. You know what I mean? Don't say you're a professional, but you haven't cashed a check since 2010.
Okay. I don't know anything what I'm doing, so don't charge me extra for my
Whatever.
So I appreciate you coming. We're not going to keep you long, but as I do all my guests. So when's our next shoot? So you say no.
On the spot.
Yes, I put people on the spot because they need to know that sometimes they got to be ready for no matter what, especially with Tameika. Mm-hmm. You never know. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm setting up a water shoot.
Oh, okay, wait. Maybe not. Maybe not this one.
A trash the douche shot. You know what I mean? Because everything's getting wet.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, so models you're out there, male or females. Contact AlecTurner. He has some great things coming up. As he said, what's the best way to reach you? By email, Facebook?
Yeah, email. I mean, you can catch me on Instagram, too. My Instagram is popping.
Okay, so what's your Instagram?
@1Alec. @1Alec. The number 1, ALEC.
Okay. Yes, he's a little different. Not Alex with an X. We all, get in trouble for that. It's ALEC.
Spelled like Alec Baldwin.
Oh,
he's another weirdo.
All right. I don't know if you want to be known for that one. But so you have an Instagram, 1Alec. What is your Facebook? My
Facebook, TFPNYC.
Okay.
TFPNY, sorry. TFPNY.
See, he don't even know his
TFPNY. Facebook.com/TFPNY.
Okay.
The website, TFP.NYC.
Did y'all hear that? Do we need to do it one more time? Come on.
Okay, the website is TFP.NYC. And the Facebook.com/TFPNY.
Okay. Instagram?
@1Alec. The number 1, ALEC.
Okay, and can I get an email address just in case anybody have questions, or you rather them to do it by?
That's fine.
By website.
No. Alec@TurnerFamilyPortraits.com.
Okay, everyone, as y'all see, he's very approachable. He's very nice and easy to work with. I can say that I have done a few shoots with him, and we've done a couple magazines. So I'm going to say thank you to my guests for coming, reaching out to us, and I'm going to say good night and goodbye to all my people that are watching.